Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Massler along with Tim Stanovic. Let's get to some stocks on the move. For that, we're joined by Bloomberg News equities reporter and deputy team leader for U.S. equities, Carmen Reinecke. We're just going to steal one little spotlight because we've been watching NVIDIA in the aftermarket. Stock just a hair lower, but we did have a headline that we thought was kind of interesting for the Bloomberg audience, and that is the U.S. is mulling capping NVIDIA H200 sales at $75,000 per Chinese buyer. And so I think that is a little bit less than what I guess NVIDIA can export to any one Chinese company.
Capping at $75,000 per buyer. They sell a lot of chips, though.
They do. Yeah. And this is the number of AI accelerators that NVIDIA can export to any one Chinese company, which would further constrain NVIDIA's re-entry into what is a very important market for them. So
keeping an eye on that one. Yeah,
we're keeping an eye on that. But take it away. You've got some names that you've been watching.
On NVIDIA as well, though, it's interesting to see it really not that much lower because they've definitely had trouble on are there Chinese buyers side. So I'll definitely be watching that as that continues. Yeah. But what I'm watching also in after hours is MongoDB. So this is ticker MDB. Shares are down 24% right now. Oh my God. So this is a software name. It's already gotten pretty beaten up this year in the broader software sell-off, but they had earnings tonight that included a full-year revenue forecast that was weaker than expected and an outlook for adjusted first quarter earnings that also fell below what Wall Street expected. So not a great quarter for MongoDB. And again, just under this umbrella of overall software weakness that is already really, really affected.
It's down 22% already this year, so that's going to be quite a haircut if that continues into tomorrow's trade. Where next?
Yeah, so let's go to defense stocks. The first one I wanted to look at is Palantir, and so this is actually how it moved today. So it ended up the day 5.8% higher. This is ticker PLTR. This was its best day in over a month, and it's definitely getting some shine from investors over the tensions in the Middle East. So obviously this is an important defense stock. It's been very beaten up as well. It's down still about 30% from its all-time high. The other thing that's interesting here is that Wall Street is kind of buying back in. So not only is their average price target at the highest that we've seen, the number of buy ratings is actually the highest that we've seen on Palantir. It's 20 right now, according to Bloomberg data. So that was one I specifically wanted to point out.
40% of revenue comes from the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
It's a lot.
What else?
Yeah, so sticking with the defense stocks, I wanted to look at Northrop Grumman, so this is NOC. Shares were up 6% today. This closed at a record high, and it was the best performer on the S&P 500. Also getting a lift here because of tensions in the Middle East. We've seen defense stocks do really well over the last year, so just getting another bump today. I mean, this was also along, Lockheed Martin, RTX, Kratos, AeroVironment, so a really broad, swath of stocks related to defense.
It's been a sector on fire, no pun intended, certainly last year, but it continues into 2026.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.